Hi, I'm Galen Storey, a former cancer patient here at Cook Children's Hematology Oncology Center. I'd like to thank all of you for being here today to support the patients, their caregivers, and the cutting-edge cancer treatment here in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm so sorry I cannot be there to see you all today. Luckily, I am working hard for my degree at TCU. I have that chance because I was able to be treated down the street from my school. On October 8th, 2014, just a few weeks after my 21st birthday, I went in to have a lump removed that I was told was seemingly benign and less than 1% cancerous. I went in for surgery and woke up to be told that it was cancerous. I got my official diagnosis as stage 3 alveolar rhabdomyosarcoma, which is a really rare and aggressive soft tissue sarcoma that happens usually in small children. So for me to have it as a 20 or 21-year-old girl is pretty rare. When I was first diagnosed, the doctor told me that she got all the tumor out and she was able to get clear margins, so I thought that I was in the clear and I wouldn't really have to have any more treatment or surgeries, and that wasn't really the case. They found out that the cancer had moved up into some of my lymph nodes, so I had surgery to remove 6 lymph nodes. I also took 2 weeks to go through IVF treatment to save some eggs, and then I started 42 weeks of chemo. And in the middle of my 42 weeks, I had 5.5 weeks of radiation. I was having to drive 4 hours away to another city every week for chemo, and the chemo hit me harder than I thought it was going to, and I decided that I didn't want to do that. And my doctor agreed with me that my quality of life during my treatments was so important, and I was able to come here to Cook Children's where my quality of life was so great. I was luckily able to come here to Cook Children's and get my treatment here and have a fabulous doctor, Dr. Albritton, and fabulous nurses to take care of me, and they treated me like I was not just a number of a patient on a page, but actually a person and a human, and a 21-year-old human at that, not a 6-year-old, even though I do love 6-year-olds. I'm not one of them. I came back, moved back to Fort Worth, and finished out my chemo on August 25th, 2015, and I have been free of disease since February of last year. And I still have to go in right now every 3 months and have scans, which is an MRI and a CT, and then it turns into 6 months if they're clear, and then it turns into every year, and then hopefully one day it'll be every 5 years. I definitely live my life to the fullest every single day, and I realize that we all are given a certain amount of days on the earth, and we don't know how many days those are. So I try to be happy with every day that I've given and choose joy with every day that I've been given. I'm also thankful that I got to go through this journey at Cook Children's because I got to spend time with children, and that gave me a whole new perspective on the way that I hopefully treat the children that I work with in the future in my classroom as a teacher. I'm thankful that Cook not only treated me but treated and cared for my family. They gave us opportunities to get connected with people that otherwise we wouldn't have known about, or gave us support that we wouldn't have been able to get without their help. I feel really thankful in a way that I've gone through this experience and been able to be at Cook Children's because I have the opportunity to speak on behalf of others and articulate the things and the feelings and the emotions that all of these children have, and they aren't able to speak on those because they don't really understand the gravity of their situation, whereas I do, and I can sit here in front of all of you and tell you about it and ask you to give on behalf of them and on behalf of me as well. Now we invite you to join me and all of the patient champions here at Cook Children's in the fight against cancer. Your generosity today will ensure that we are able to provide local, family-centered care to all of our patients. You will be joining us in our promise to provide each and every child with access to the most advanced, evidence-based cancer treatments in the world. So how can you do that? You can make a gift in honor of your table host today. Just grab one of the envelopes on your table and fill it out with your credit card information. You can also make a gift in honor of our doctors or one of the patient champions you met earlier today. Lastly, you can also buy the floral centerpieces on your table. For just $40, feel free to make a donation at the door while waiting for a valet. Thank you for giving kids like me a bright future and the ability to be cancer-free.